send a prophet just because of a widow. Don't underestimate yourself. God loves you so much that he doesn't want the devil to destroy you. God loves you so much that he doesn't want the enemy to win the battle. So God will always send forth a priest.
Hallelujah.
You need a Moses if you can win. This is not my message. I'm just trying to, Now, let's read this. When they reached the land of Zuph, Saul said to his servant, "Come, let us go back, or my father will stop worrying about the donkeys and start worrying about us." Now listen. "Look," said the servant, "in this city there is a man of God who is highly respected." And what? If you always want to make it, who is your prophet? Who tells you which way to go? And that is why it's not any pastor that can lead you. So you see, the purpose of this prophetic service is to help you, give you keys, position you for victory. So they had to go to a man of God to inquire. Maybe he will tell us which way to go. Now listen.
What can we demand? For the bread in our pots is gone, and there is no gift to take the man of God. What we have.
You can never go to a man of God empty-handed. Never. It is a wrong protocol to host a man of God empty-handed. So the protocol was in the Bible. So you see where we miss it many times. You must always learn to sow, to connect into the man of God's anointing. Amen. It is what provokes direction. It's what provokes the anointing.
Amen.
And they understood the principle. So Saul and the servants were asking, "What can we give to him when we go?"
Yes, sir.
You can, during the month, you make budget for your house, you make budget for your kids, but you don't make budget for your priest. So you see where you miss it. The one that is able to give you direction, you forget about him. Behind every success, there is an altar. Behind every man, every marriage, behind every business, behind every destiny, there is an altar that speaks for that destiny.
Amen.
When you see people's businesses succeeding, it doesn't just happen. There is a secret. When you see certain people, certain personalities excelling in life, it does not just happen. There is a secret. And this is what we miss it. And the devil keep beating you. The devil keep messing you up. You don't know how to secure victory. And there is no gift to take to the man of God. What do we have? Listen. Again, the servant answered, "Look, I have here in my hand a quarter shekel of silver. I will give it to the man of God, and he will tell us." We will give, and then he will tell us.
Amen.
So you see why you miss it. People want anointing, they don't want to pay a price for the anointing. I told you I'm going to Africa for 2 weeks. Do you know the price I'm going to pay for that which I am believing God for? Amen. I am believing God for an anointing where I can predict, I can have influence over government. It doesn't just happen. I'm believing God for an anointing where people will have no choice but to seek after me. I am believing God for an anointing where people will come for me to give them direction. How do I get it? Do you think I can just get it on a silver platter? There are some things prayer and fasting can't do it. No. And that's what we may say. There are some things prayer and fasting can't do it. So they went to the man of God and he said, I have something in my hand. I will give it to the man of God and he will tell us our way. Sometimes I see many of you just come and testify. You just testify. And Bishop did this and God did this and God did that. You don't know how to seal that miracle. So if you're not careful, the miracle will not last. And that's why tonight I'm going to teach you the covenant of salt. When we say, why did God use the covenant of salt? I'm going to teach you. God himself, the creator of the heavens and earth. Why would he use salt? There is something about the salt. Learn to seal your miracle. Learn to provoke whatever you are believing God for by a seed. So 1 Samuel 9 verse 5 to 8, you will see it. When they lost the donkeys, the only way they could get it was to bring something to them. So never go to your priest empty-handed. Never meet your priest empty-handed. It's an error. You can never receive the anointing that is upon his life. It won't work. It won't work. And that's what even in the Bible, when God told Israel, go to the battle, you win. Look, next week I will teach you that thing. There was a king in Israel. There was a king that Israel went to battle with. And God had told Israel that this battle, they were going to win it. Amen. So Israel went all out. And by the time they realized, Israel was beaten to stupor. They were beaten to what? Stupor. Why? When God has spoken, when the king, a foreign king who didn't serve God, but he understood the principle and the power of sacrifice. So whoever believes in it, it works for the person. So if somebody doesn't go to church but understands this principle, it's going to work. So if you go to church and you don't know it, it won't work for you. So when the king engaged Israel in this battle, and the king realized that the battle was going against him, the Bible says that he took his only son, who would have inherited the throne when he is dead. He took him and sacrificed him. And the Bible says, and the battle turned in his favor. Look at what you're going through, and you think it will just happen. I'm teaching you spiritual things. Spiritual things don't just happen. Why would God tell Abraham, offer me your only son? God, is that the only thing you see by Isaac? And God said, give it to him. And God told him where he should go and offer his Isaac. Many of you easily get tired. I want to work and I'm tired. So that's why I'm not able to come for evening prayer prophetic services. The unbeliever is consistent. People who don't know God are consistent and committed to what they believe in. Yes. You must be consistent. Pay the price. One time I went somewhere to preach, and we finished the program very late. And as I was driving home to another city, I saw this lady with her child sitting out in the cold. And I asked her, where are you coming from? And she said, we are coming from the meeting. Well, you know the preacher? I said, yes, I was there. He said, yes. And I said, so why are you going? That we came from a different city. We heard of the meeting and we came. They have finished. They don't even have money to go back home. But you believe that what they have received in the meeting is more.
Hallelujah.
If the Caribbean will see revival and see God as never as before, we got to pay a price. So, never go to your man of God empty-handed. Never meet your pastor empty-handed. It's an error. Now we come to the covenant of salt. Say it after me, the covenant of salt.
The covenant of salt.
Or the salt factor. salt factor. The salt factor. You need the salt. Many of us use it to cook. Many of us have salt in our kitchen, but we only see it as salt, nothing more. Oh, Jesus. Ooh. Say it after me. A covenant of salt is a covenant of perpetual obligation.
Covenant of salt is a covenant of obligation.
Numbers 18 verse 19 and 2 Chronicles 13 verse 5. So let's look at this. And all the heap offerings of the holy things which the children of Israel offer unto the Lord have I given thee, and thy sons and thy daughters with thee, by a statute forever. It is a covenant of salt forever before the Lord unto thee and to thy seed with thee. So 2 Chronicles 13:5. Ought ye not to know that the Lord God of Israel gave the kingdom over Israel to David forever, even to him and to his sons by a covenant. So God gave the kingdom to David by a covenant of salt. Why a covenant of salt? God, to be able to give David the kingdom, he had to do it by a covenant of salt. The salt covenant signifies permanence. The salt covenant signifies loyalty. The salt covenant signifies durability. It signifies fidelity, usefulness, value, and purification. Permanence. For anything that must last must be done by a covenant of salt. Anything you want to see stand the test of time must be done by a covenant of salt. Anything you want to have, you must have it by a covenant of salt. Why? Because you must believe in permanence. Everything you do must endure forever. When you marry, that marriage must be forever. When you go into business, that business must be forever. Whatever you have, it must be for what? Ever. And if it can be forever, you gotta take it by a covenant of what? Salt. In the book of Numbers, God's covenant with the Aaronic priesthood is said to be a covenant of salt. In the second book of Chronicles, God's covenant with the Davidic kings of Israel was described as a covenant of salt. Just follow me, and after I finish, I'll teach you what to do. Salt expels evil. Through its healing and disinfectant properties, it also blocks and prevents what? Misfortune. So whenever you use the salt covenant, it's forever. It expels evil. It blocks misfortune. That's what the salt covenant is all about. And these are things I am teaching, spiritual things that only few pastors can teach you. Romans gave salt to newborns. So whenever in the Roman Empire, when children were born, they did what? They salted them. They also threw some on the ground of conquered and destroyed cities, so that nothing could grow on it. So when you're doing business, and I see that you're progressing, and these worldly people do it, they see that your business is doing well. Some of them will come at midnight when you have closed and gone home. They come and pour salt in front of your business. And they decree that let this shop, this business not grow. We overturn the customers of the shop. When you are asleep, somebody can come to your gate and drop salt and just speak words. It's the same way when you want to possess things, when you want to have things, you need to carry salt. Hello. So when the Romans understood this, when they gave birth to children, they salted the children. So no evil can touch that child. And whatever the child does is forever. You can't stop the child. Have you done that to your children? Were you salted when you were born? The Bible says, for lack of knowledge, my people perish. So we want to teach you things that will make you spiritually strong, spiritually vibrant, and powerful. So in Israel, when they conquered cities, they poured salt on those cities so that they can never be fruitful anymore. A shortage of salt is also an ill omen, meaning the end. So newborn children were brought with salt. In Ezekiel 16 verse 4, you will see it. Who has a Bible here? Read Ezekiel 16 verse 4. Ezekiel 16 verse 4. Read it on your phone, wherever. Read it. Just read it. Just read it out. Read it out. Read it out. Read it. Read it. Read it. Ezekiel 16 4. The power of salt. You don't have Bibles on your phones. Read it.
Can't find it yet. Okay.
Church, where are your Bibles? Who is reading?
As for your nativity, on the day you were born, your navel cord was not cut, nor were you washed in water to cleanse you. You were not rubbed with salt.
You were not rubbed with salt.
Nor wrapped in swaddling cloths.
The disciples are also likened unto salt, with reference to its cleansing and preserving uses. Matthew 5:13. Read it. Matthew 5:13. I'm teaching you, then we go into the prophetic service.
You are the salt of the earth.
Why would Jesus say you are the salt of the earth?
But if the salt loses its flavor, how shall it be seasoned? It is then good for nothing but to be thrown out and trampled underfoot by men.
You see? So when you have lost your salt, that's when you go through all the things you go through in life. That's when you're being trampled upon. You've lost your flavor. And tonight you will be salted. Say, I will be salted tonight. In the name of Jesus. In Judges 9 verse 45, the king Abimelech took the city of Shechem, and after he captured it, he sowed the place with salt, that it might always remain what? Barren soil. So, these are uses of it. Tonight you will salt yourself again. I say you will salt your life. That flavor must come back to your life. Your destiny has lost its flavor, but I see the flavor come back again. It is coming back into your life. It is coming back into your business. It is coming back into your destiny. The covenant of salt gives permanent blessing. Permanent blessing. Permanent. When you are salted, every into your hand is forever. When you are salted, whatever you do is forever. Permanency. You can't be salted. Spiritually, you have to be salted.
Amen.
Look at the things you're battling with in life. It is because you're not salted. Stand to your feet. Stand to your feet. Stand to your feet. Say after me, in the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
No. Say in the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
Say your name.
I victory.
I declare from tonight.
I declare from tonight.
After this salt covenant.
After this salt covenant.
I declare that my blessing, my glory, my destiny shall be permanent. In the name of Jesus. I declare as I salt my life. So Mark 9 verse 49 to 50. For everyone shall be salted with fire, and every sacrifice shall be salted with what? Salt. Salt is good, but if the salt have lost its saltiness, where would have salt in yourselves? Is it Bishop that is saying it? Is it Bishop that is saying it? The Bible says, have salt in yourselves. Tonight, peace is coming back to your life. I said, peace is coming back to that home. Peace is coming back to that destiny. Peace is coming back. Shout, my peace is coming back.
My peace is coming back. In the name of Jesus.
Salt is used for healing. Salt is used for healing. And the men of the city said unto Elisha, behold, I pray thee, the situation of this city is pleasant, as my Lord seeth, but the water is not, and the ground is barren. And he said, bring me a new cruse and put salt therein. And they brought it to him. And he went forth unto the spring of the waters and cast the salt. You see it for yourselves. I am teaching you to become a spiritual man, a spiritual woman. You must be your own priest. I'm teaching you to take charge of your life. So he cast the sword and said, there shall be no more death or barrenness in this land. What are you confronted with? What is battling your life? Tonight the salt will deal with it. I said the salt will deal with it. I said the salt will deal with it. Let me hear your amen, Makanda.
Amen.
Say in the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
As I clap my hands.
As I clap my hands.
And as I salt my life tonight.
As I salt my life tonight.
Every barrenness shall be broken.
Every barrenness shall be broken.
Every sickness shall be broken.
Every sickness shall be broken.
In the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus. Hallelujah.
So the waters were healed unto this day, according to the saying of Elisha, which he spoke. Victory belongs to Jesus.
Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory, victory belongs to Jesus.
When you start singing, what do? You move away from where you are standing. Victory belongs to Jesus. Lift your hands and sing.
Victory belongs to Jesus.
Lift your hands and sing the song. Victory belongs to Jesus. Lift those hands and
Victory
sing.
belongs to Jesus.
Lift your hands and sing. Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to me.
Victory belongs to Jesus.
Sing it.
Victory belongs to Him.
Sing the song.
Victory belongs to Jesus.
Victory belongs to me.
Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him.
Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him.
Victory belongs to Jesus. Victory belongs to Him. Victory belongs to Jesus.
Alright, so you remain here.
Victory
Lift your
belongs
two hands. Say in the name of Jesus. Mention your name. I declare from tonight.
I declare from
I
tonight,
am the salt and light of my family.
I am the salt and light of my family.
I am the salt and light of my generation.
I am the salt and light of my generation.
According to the word of the Lord.
I talk into the word of the Lord.
In the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
Say in the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
Mention your name.
I fix Lord.
Mention your name.
I fix Lord.
I am the salt of my generation.
I am the salt of my generation.
According to the word of the Lord.
According to the word of the Lord.
In the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
Shout fire.
Fire!
Shout fire.
Fire!
Shout fire.
Fire!
We anoint these tokens. We anoint these tokens for signs and wonders. I anoint these tokens for signs and wonders. I anoint these tokens for signs and wonders. I anoint these tokens for signs and wonders.
Victory belongs to Jesus.
In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. I anoint these tokens for fire, for power, for victory. I anoint these tokens with the mantle of the double portion. In the name of Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Who can stand against the Lord? No one
Can. No one
Receive
can.
power. Receive fire.
Who can stand against Him? No one
Can.
I anoint you to recover. Total recovery. Total recovery. Total recovery. Total recovery. witchcraft, demons, spirits, and the evil eye. That is what Saul, the power behind Saul.